Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's Burrow to throw right away.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Mecole Hardman, his fourth touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
One play in the end zone on the long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline, and my coach said, so what in the scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not
What'd you miss?
that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy. How is he not covered? Now, I should say, covered well.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert dancing to his left. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Harris.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow.
It's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll go. It's Patterson.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll run with Patterson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now it's Burrow. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Harris. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Strip. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 4th down, Herbert. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Herbert on first down now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Patriots at 8-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a first carry for their fullback. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Najee Harris. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Mike 15. Mike 15. Watch the slant. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he will have a Patriots 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll roll him out right. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And again, it's Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert drops it off for Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Check, 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 check.
Herbert now rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Najee Harris with career touchdown number 60. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
Flushed out right. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Down inside the 10. Touchdown 49ers. Cordero Patterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. On first down, it's Herbert. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's Herbert. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. Forced out to his left.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's got room past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
He's cracked. He's checking crack. Jim. Switch.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think
a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
when you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Buying time to his left. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Now Chubb running right. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert quickly a slant to Renfro. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. CeeDee Lamb, 48 yards.
And the Patriots are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run again with Harris. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Undercrush. 11 mighty.
On the give, this is Harris. And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Being chased out left. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
11 MT. Check 3. 11 Thomas. Under 10.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they go play action now. Burrow going for it all. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Burrow going for it on 4th, eluding the pressure right. Got his target, Samuel. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now they send a man in motion right. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Najee Harris there to make the grab. And the 49ers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It got his man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot
touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Burrow on play action. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
11 MT. Let's get off the field. 17's Mike 17.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The offense on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
And now here is another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Bentley. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3.
I got 15. Watch the screen. Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A big play there for New England. And even 60 yards. Herbert off of play action. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Check 43.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Burrow on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've...
And my goodness, another interception.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Boss.